A percentage is a ratio that compares a number to 100. A percentage expresses a number as a fraction of 100. A part of 100 is what percent means in life.
Hello and welcome to the Kearney Math Show. Thank you all for tuning in today. On today's episode, we are going to be featuring our fifth bowling review, and this is entry number 6. So before we get started, write entry number 6 at the top of your paper. Okay, so on today's bowling review, we're going to be talking all about percentages and tax, tip, discount, all that good stuff. So before we get started, think of the word percent. What do we say percent means? Out of 100. So for percent proportion, you're going to set it up percent over 100. Percent always goes out of 100. And if you have 100% of something, you have a whole. If you only have a certain percentage, you only have part. So percent over 100 equals part over whole. Or some of you like to look for keywords. So you might do percent over 100 equals is over of. Of being the whole, is the part. Okay, so for all percent problems, for most percent problems, we're going to use this percent proportion. Percent over 100 equals part over whole. Okay, so things to remember about tax and tip. Remember, tax is the amount of money you pay when you buy something, a certain percentage on something, and tip is the money you leave maybe for receiving a service, like when you go out to dinner or anytime you leave someone a tip. So tax and tip, things to remember, they add to the total. Whoops. The other important piece of information is when you're paying tax, you only pay tax on the amount that you pay. For instance, if you get a discount on something, you're only going to pay for tax on the amount after the discount. Okay, so you want to figure out the discount first and then pay the tax. So you only pay tax on what you pay for the item. Okay, so always figure out that discount first, then you can do the tax. Okay, discount. Discount's different because discount, instead of adding to the total, discount subtracts from the total. Okay? Something that's super important, guys, is I want you to know that all three of these here, you're going to do percent over 100 equals part over whole. You use these when you know the percent. Use when you know the percent. So if the percent is given to you in the problem, if you see a percent sign, then you're going to use these, okay? Now, sometimes it asks you to find the percent. So that's when you're going to do this last one. This last one, when you're going to use when you don't know. When they ask you to solve for the percent, when your want to know is to solve percent, you're going to do this. This is the one, if you remember, when we're looking for percent, we want to look and figure out what was the original value, the new, and then you want to find the difference. And you're going to set them up percent over 100 equals difference over original. So when you know the percent, you're going to do percent over 100 equals part over whole. When you don't know the percent, that's when you're going to do the original new difference. Percent over 100 equals difference over original. Okay? So, and one more key thing, and since you don't have a lot of room, I'm going to actually just ask that you add to the bottom of your paper. One important thing is for interest problems. Remember, I equals PRT. I stands for interest. P stands for principal, the original amount. R stands for rate. And remember, you need to change the rate to a percent or change to decimal. And then T stands for time in years. The time always needs to be in years. Okay? So if you're asked to find an interest problem, you're going to take the principal times the rate times the time. And we'll probably look at some of those, not necessarily today, but on another day. Okay? Just wanted to remind you of that. So looking at the top, we're going to do a practice problem. So I want you to start with this one right here, number 16. So number 16 says a notebook costs $4.50 plus sales tax. After sales tax, the notebook is $4.86. What is the sales tax rate? So we want to box in our question. So my question is, what is the sales tax rate? So I want to know is the tax rate. And usually tax rate is measured in a percent. So we're looking for a percent. So we don't know the percent. So look at the top of your sheet. Which one of these did we say we're going to use when we don't know the percent? Remember we said over here, you're going to use this when you don't know the percent. Okay, so we've got to pull out 3 important pieces of information. Original. So what was the original cost of the notebook? $4.50. Then the new cost is $4.86. And the difference, so we went from $4.50 to $4.86. So how much did it change? How much did it increase? 36 cents. We can subtract to find the difference, which is 36. And remember, we're going to do percent over 100 equals the difference over the original. We're going to compare the difference to the original. We don't know the percent, so where's my x going to go? Over 100. And then my difference is 36 cents over the original, which was $4.50. Okay? So we're going to cross multiply the two numbers that are diagonal and divide. So 36 cents times 100. And then divide by $4.50. Let me grab my calculator. And I get 8%. So then we're going to come back and we're going to ask you to answer my question. Is it reasonable to think that my tax rate is 8%? Yes. So it's C, 8%. Now the reason why we did percent over 100 was difference over original is because we didn't know the percent. If you knew the percent, we would do percent over 100 equals part over whole. Okay? So right now what I want you to do is you're getting ready to start this number 17. Now number 17, there are a lot of steps to it. Okay? So they give you the percent in number 17. So looking at the top, we're going to do the percent over 100 equals part over whole. Okay, you want to break it down. You might want to find the tax first, then find the new total, find the tip, then find the new total. And then you're looking for the overall total after you figured out the tax and the tip. Okay? So, just to recap, all percent problems. Percent always goes over 100, and you're going to do part over whole. If you're looking for the percent, we're going to do percent over 100 equals difference over original. Remember that tax and tip adds to the total, discount takes away. Also, one key piece of information is commission is the money you make for selling something, okay? So when you're working through these problems, box in your question and write down what you want to know, and don't stop until you get your want to know. All right, good luck, guys. And I'm going to be calling people over, so make sure you're working through the practice so that when I call you over, I can see what you've worked on. Okay, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. All right, good luck, guys. Peace out, Rainbow Trout. Love you, mean it.